Hello everybody. Today I'm here to talk about the difference between the IIM Bangalore's PGP, that is postgraduate program, and the PGPBA, which is the postgraduate program in business analytics courses. So in 2020, IIM Bangalore's administration decided to bring out a new course, the PGPBA, which is PGP in Business Analytics course, keeping in mind that the world is headed towards business analytics in general. This course equips managers not just to be proficient in general management subjects like accounting, marketing, finance, but also have a good understanding of where the world is headed in terms of technology, keeping in mind machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, big data, and the like. So the aim of the course is basically to build managers who can take business decisions with the changing world in the field of technology. When this course was started in 2020, the intake was around 40 to 45 students. Again, in 2021 and 2022, the 2022 batch that I belong to had 45 students. But this year, in 2023, the intake was increased to approximately 70 students, which is expected to continue over the years. In this video, I'll take you through the entire process from admission to the courses. We'll be covering things like the difference in the admission procedure of the two courses, the first year and the second year courses, and most importantly, if there's any difference in the placement of the two courses. So, before I give you the differences, let me give you the biggest similarities between both the courses. Both the PGP and the PGPBA course are 2-year residential MBA full-time programs. And at the end of both these courses, you get a degree from IIM Bangalore, which reads Postgraduate Program in Management. Now let's begin with the differences. First and foremost, is there any difference in the admission criteria? No. Both these courses take students from the CAT. So let's say you give CAT 2023, and at the time of filling the form, you pick both PGP and the PGPBA course for IIM Bangalore. You write your CAT, and if you get a decent percentile, good enough to get a call for either or both of these courses, you will be called for interviews for either PGP only, or PGP and PGPBA both, or PGPBA only. So difference in the CAT criteria required for interview process is not available in the public domain. You just give your best shot at CAT and wait for either or both of the interview calls. Now, coming to the interview process. How different are the interviews of both these courses? Personally for me, I gave the interview IIM Bangalore only for the PGPBA course. But I had also given the flagship MBA interview for many other IIMs. And mind you, there was not a huge difference between the PGPBA interview and the other PGP course interviews that I had given for the different IIMs. But there are a few minute differences which I will cover. The first 15 minutes of the interview were very general. They asked me to introduce myself, they asked me about my prior work experience, my undergraduation, my hobbies, and a few things specific to my work, the industry in which I work. And after the first 15 minutes, we got into some questions related to analytics. For me personally, they asked me if I'm aware of the normal curve, if I know what the area of the curve means. And then we also had a few questions on the basics, the very basics of big data, velocity, veracity, and the like. That's it. I was only questioned about business analytics or statistics in general for the last 5 minutes of my total interview duration. But I am aware that some students do face more detailed business analytics related questions, and the best way to prepare for them is to read about basic statistics, averages, mean, median, modes, the different kinds of distributions, normal distribution, gamma distribution, Bernoulli's, Poisson, and the like. And you can also brush up on the basic concepts of artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, reinforced learning, supervised, unsupervised learning, only the basics. Maybe just know what these terms mean, and that would be enough, I feel. Now let's say you got an admission to the PGPBA program. How do things differ for you? Well, practically there's not much difference. Just like the PGPBA batch, you come in, you join the course, you have a common orientation week, and the first year classes are together. Yes, the first year classes of the PGP and the PGPBA courses are together. Students are divided into sections in which there are both the PGP and the PGPBA students. And the coursework for first 2 terms is pretty much the same, where we cover the basics of management, courses like accounting, management, business communication, corporate finance, managerial economics, decision sciences, organization behavior, These two terms cover the basics of management that any management student is expected to know and understand. Now, the biggest difference between the PGP and the PGPBA courses starts to unfold in term 3. This is where the PGPBA students have to take mandatory BA courses, whereas the PGP students have the choice to choose the free electives of their choice. Now, I'll put up on the screen the differences between the PGP and the PGPBA courses for the first year. And you can pause and have a look at the major differences between the two courses. In term 3, the core business analytics courses that the PGPBA students have to take include Introduction to Computing, Machine Learning and its Applications, Time Series Forecasting, and Optimization. Now coming to the second year, which comprises of terms 4, 5 and 6. Again, there is a very major difference between the PGP and the PGPBA courses for term 4. Here again, the PGPBA students have 4 core business analytics courses as well as 2 field electives that they need to choose. And here the courses include Artificial Intelligence and Deep Learning, Big Data Analytics, Natural Language Processing, and Multivariate Data Analysis. Whereas the PGP students are free to choose free electives of their choice. I'll put up the course curriculum of both the PGP and the PGPBA course for second year on the screen for you to pause and have a look. Now coming to term 5. Term 5 is the term where approximately 40% of IIM Bangalore goes for foreign exchange. And mind you, there is no difference between the PGP and the PGPBA students when selecting institutes for their foreign exchange. Of course, you need a decent CGPA for applying to an university of your choice. But if you have the required CGPA, it will not matter if you are a PGP or a PGPBA student. As for the remaining students who stay back on campus, here in term 5, PGPBA students have a fair amount of choice in choosing their courses in term 5, as they have 4 free electives and 2 field electives that they are free to choose. A free elective is any elective from all the available courses for the term, whereas a field elective is a course that is being offered by a professor from the business analytics department and is a course of the analytics domain. Term 6 again, PGP students have 4 free electives, whereas PGPBA students get to choose 3 free electives and 1 field elective from the business analytics domain. Now, coming to the biggest thing that you come to an IIM for, the placements. Is there a very big difference between the placements of the PGP and the PGPBA course? I would disagree. The placement procedure for both the courses is pretty much the same. Both the courses prepare the resumes and submit it to the companies that come for placements. There are very few companies which bar the PGPBA students for sitting for them, but there are also a few companies which are very much interested in taking the business analytics students. Also, there is no difference in the packages being offered to both the PGP and the PGPBA students for the similar profiles. Even the final placements are very similar to the summer placements, where both the course students sit together and fight for companies of their choice. Now, addressing a very common question that I'm asked, do you need a coding background or do you need a statistics background to be able to do well in this course? Well, the answer is yes and no. You do not necessarily need a coding background. The basic coding that is required can be looked up on the internet, or you can take help from your friends, or most importantly, you can learn. That's the basic aim of the course, right? But I will want to emphasize on the fact that an inclination towards mathematics and statistics will give you an edge in the course. So yeah, courses like time series and forecasting, multivariate data analysis, machine learning, these require mathematics and statistical understanding. So if you already have a basic foundation in these courses, or you are ready to learn a lot and explore these courses, then you will enjoy the course. If not, then it will seem like a burden for you. Finally, if you ask me, who should take the PGPBA course and who shouldn't? You should certainly not take the course if you absolutely abhor, hate mathematics and statistics. Coding you can still manage, but you need to be willing to learn basic statistics and basic coding. You will have to put in the hours to like the subject, and for that, you need to have basic inclination or interest. If you feel you cannot generate such kind of inclination or interest, then do not take this course. Take admission in the normal flagship program of other IIMs. That will be a better choice for you. But if you feel that you can garner some interest and are willing to work hard for such subjects, then come on. IIM Bangalore's postgraduate program in business analytics will welcome you with open arms.